favorite from Egg Harbor. Egg Harbor is the seafood division of Rastelli Foods, and what they bring to us is the 3 3/4 pounds beer battered cod. Now we're offering these at a price of $111.62. It's actually sold out the last time that it was presented. That price, however, goes up at the end of the day. If you would like to lock into this price, like Pat said earlier, we know the prices of everything are going crazy. If you lock into auto delivery here with this at QVC, the price stays the same for 1 full year with a shipment coming to you automatically every 90 days. So you don't have to worry about being without it. We're in the Lenten season, so for those that are celebrating and looking for some great fish alternatives, here's one that's already cleaned, already deboned, already beer batter, so not just regular batter. We'll talk about why that's important, in this delicious, delicate flaky cod at a phenomenal price with 3 easy pays as well. You can cook these from frozen in less than 30 minutes. So if you're looking for something to make that perfect little fish and chip sandwich, then look no further than this delicious heaping helping of the beer battered cod from Egg Harbor. Brittany Rastelli is the expert that brings to us this collection. And Brittany, I am loading up this delicious fish and chip sandwich just for you, my darling. And let's put a lid on that bad boy, right?
Yeah, that looks really good.
That's for you, right?
Yes, it's like we're in an Irish pub. I mean, that looks beautiful.
Well, it's good to have you. It's good to have you with us as always.
Thank you. So in order to get to that beautiful sandwich, we are starting with a beautiful piece of fresh hand-cut cod. So one of the girls here just asked me a little while ago, what does cod taste like? And I let her know it's a very mild fish. This one is boneless, it's skinless, it's wild caught off the coast of Iceland. And this is then dipped into a fresh beer batter by hand. And the beer is playing a part in the flavor here. So the beer actually adds the carbon dioxide, which gives it those foaming agents for the nice lacy crust. And then it also keeps the fish really moist on the inside. So we've all had breaded fish before of some sort that either was all breading and it wasn't very flavorful, or the fish inside was dry. So the beer battered option here gives the inside cod the ability to stay nice and moist. And then you have that lacy crust that's nice and crispy on the outside with that beautiful flavor. So it's great on its own. It could be a salad topper, that gorgeous sandwich that you just made, and then of course the fish and chips option as well is such a great staple to have.
We have fewer than 500 available. Is that included in the auto delivery, Frank? That's including the auto delivery, 500, and that's it. So once again, this is that perfect serving. Each one of these is big. I mean, looking at the offer here, I want to talk about how they come and then your preferred way of preparing these, if we could.
Yep, so these are going to come in a bag just like that. If you're not sure, 3.75 pounds equates to 10 6-ounce pieces.
Okay.
So you're getting 10 6-ounce portions. Just take out whatever it is that you need. And then from there, you can put it in your air fryer for 8 to 10 minutes, which is my favorite way to go, because anything that takes 8 to 10 minutes and comes out as delicious as this does is a home run for me. You can also put it in your oven on 400 for about 20 minutes, and that's it. You're good to go. And you are ready to have your sandwich, your salad topper. It could be center of the plate. It's special enough to just do a starch and vegetable with it and have this be your dinner. Right now we're here all night tonight, so this is exactly what my kids are eating tonight. Nice and easy, delicious. And it really is. I mean, think about battering fish at home, all the steps that takes. We've eliminated all of the work for you. And you have a beautiful center of the plate option.
And that breading, Pat, doesn't have a delicious flavor to it. It's not too salty. The fish, like you said, is very light, but it's very flavorful. It's not fishy at all, which makes it the perfect base. And now we're down to our final 300. And then this is just like a standard hamburger bun. And do you see how large this fillet is? I mean, this is massive. Those are big pieces. So you could potentially make sliders with these, cut them in half or cut them in fourths almost and make a slider out of it, right?
It's exactly what I just did here. I don't know if you noticed, but the
Okay.
one that I cut in half, I put on 2 buns. Just because it's a 6-ounce portion. So
Wow.
think about how big that is. If you're someone that normally only eats, a 3 to 4 ounce piece of fish, if you're having, a salad on the side or putting it on a sandwich, again, with the fish and chips with the French fries, that goes a long way in my house with the kids. You can really stretch it.
And you've done
gosh, that's
all
so
the
good.
hard work once again. We thank you so much, Brittany. I love the size of the pieces, and you're right, Jane. I agree. The breading has a crisp to it, but it's not thick at all. And it doesn't really taste like beer. I know sometimes you think beer batters are going to taste like beer. It doesn't taste like beer at all. It just is very light and complements the sweetness, I think, of the fish.
Cooks off when you're in the process of baking it. Oh my gosh, that's
Right,
so good.
exactly. The beer is really playing that factor to give it that golden brown color. Again, that nice lacy crust. And then the beer keeps the fish really moist on the inside too, which is definitely what we want when we have a battered fish. When
Well,
all
we are
those
now
components
last
working
call,
together.
so if you would like to get this, Brittany, we encourage you to be in the process of placing your order so you don't miss out. Now, we look forward to seeing you and your husband at
Yep.
6 p.m., is that right?
6 o'clock.
On QVC 2 for a full hour. America's favorite couple in food will be joining us on QVC 2. We look forward to seeing you both then.
Thank you
Bye,
so
Brittany.
much.
Bye-bye. All right, and then here's the reason why you want to get the auto delivery, because if this sells out, which would be just a travesty, then you're still going to get yours. You don't have to worry about it. It's going to come to you automatically. And of course, at any point in time, if you decide to delay or skip a shipment, you can do so by calling customer service. So you're not locked into anything you don't want. It's only in your control, but you got to lock into it now to get that auto delivery.
All right. There's about 33 minutes remaining in this show, and we're going to talk about a price that is going up in 30